So I'm really not even supposed to be on here yelling right now. But y'all won't let me rest. Y'all won't let me just take a few weeks off and rest my throat. You nor Shaq. Neither one of y'all will let Tasha K rest her throat to save her life. Let me see what y'all talking about up here in these comments. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. You know, we finna spend all night together. Let me stop yelling because I'm not supposed to be yelling. And I got this thick turtleneck on to cover my throat because it does look like I have an Adam's apple. And you know, with this short hair and I'm dark skinned, and I wish I'm gonna say black women look like men and stuff like that. And they ain't finna screenshot this and be like, it's a conspiracy. Oh, Tasha got an Adam's apple. Not today. I got 2 children with an Adam's apple. All right, let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Jasmine, where they at? I don't even see them. Hold on for a second. You can't even control. Oh, I got it. Because I got to control it myself. Okay, cool. Even though she's working backstage. Y'all, shout out to Jasmine. Oh my God, I missed you guys. I feel like a virgin. Like I've been gone so long, I done forgot how to do this. It's like you got to get back in the groove. You know how you done took off work from 2 weeks and stuff like that. And then you got to figure out how to get back into the work mode and everything and pretend you want to come to work. That's me. That's me because it's still a job. Hey, Monique, I see you and Nunu. Okay, Monique, and you miss me. Oh, thank you guys. You guys like these hard, crunchy waves. You know, the 90s is coming back. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. Who's done cooking? Who's done cooking? Put yes, okay? I'm already, yeah, I got to stop yelling. I'm just an overly excited person. That's why my doctor wanted me to take 6 weeks off. And I said, no, I can't afford to take 6 weeks off. Not during the holidays. No, can't nobody afford to take off. People be hungry. They need their gifts. They need their time. They want you to come see them. It costs a lot of money to operate during the holidays, and I got to work. Okay, you're not cooking. I got a lot of invites, but I can't make it. So I got a lot of invites, but I can't make it. I'm spending time with family myself. A lot of Friendsgiving. I like it. Potluck. I'm a little weary about those potlucks, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who house clean all the time. And just because I know everybody at the table, that don't mean I done been to everybody's house. So I don't know if you be digging in your ass while you cooking and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a lot going on. You said not cooking in a dang thong. Who cooking in a thong? See, that's why I ain't eating at your house. See, that right there. That right there. See? Not today. Not today. Ass is not supposed to be in the kitchen. Okay? Ass is not supposed to be in the kitchen. Let me say, no, I'm giving y'all time to get up in here. It's been a minute. Okay. Like I said, I feel like a newbie at work today. Like I'm the new girl, don't talk about me. All right. Don't be trying to befriend me, trying to be fake, trying to fill me out at work. You know what I'm saying? It's my first day. Y'all back on up. Okay. You say you vacation in Orlando. I don't know why. It's cold. It's cold in Florida. I don't even know why y'all down here. For real. Okay, I love you guys too. So just in case you guys didn't know, I was out for the last few weeks. I had surgery on my thyroid. It was successful. Thank God. Okay, thank you so much for all your prayers. This is my second surgery on my thyroid. I have a very good doctor out of New York. And ironically, I run into a lot of winos because I talk about him all the time. His name is Dr. Kazim. He's Nigerian. He's a top endocrinologist. You know what I'm saying? Almost 60 to 70% of Americans have thyroid problems due to the soil and the environment and a lot of other things going on. They can't pinpoint what's going on, but I grow nodules on my thyroid, which are fluid-filled, non-benign, benign cysts, okay? And so they did a procedure called RFA, It's called radio frequency ablation, where they go in with electricity, they numb my whole neck, and they go in and they pop and burn the nodules. And it is painful and it is rough on the throat. And you guys know that I use my throat to talk. I use my throat to stay married. I use my throat for a lot of things. I use my throat to make money, okay? Keep the bills paid around here. And so I should be resting my throat, but y'all won't let me rest, like I said. But nevertheless, it's girlfriend time anyway, okay? Full show for you guys today. Definitely going to be talking about something that I feel like needs to be talked about. You know, a lot of people that are in my circle are affected by just the changes in the world. We're definitely going to discuss that here in a second. Definitely going to be discussing Bambi's new man, if y'all care. Now, I posted a little bit on social media. Well, I posted a lot. I did post a lot, so much so that boy reached out to me. Bambi new boyfriend, that boy reached out to me, and I got to tell you, he was pleading through the DMs. And at first I was feeling sorry for him. I almost took it down, but then I took it down for a second and I put it right back up because something changed, okay? We're definitely going to be discussing that. Definitely going to be discussing Jamal Bryant's financials being leaked all over social media, okay? His baby mama is outside with a vengeance with their autistic child. And I'm going to say alleged autistic child because she has to go to the court and prove that he's autistic, saying that Jamal Bryant wants nothing to do with her or the child allegedly, okay? Definitely going to be discussing that. Going to be discussing TD Jakes finally suing about the Downlow allegations, okay? I got my own wine on this. I did speak to Dwayne Youngblood personally last night. We are trying to coordinate something together, but probably after this live, he probably ain't gonna talk to me, okay? Y'all know how I am. I can't be fake for nobody. I be trying. That's why I be losing out on a lot of interviews. One, I ain't got no money to pay these people to lie. And two, I ain't gonna hold my tongue when they out here lying, okay? And so, and I don't think he lying, but it's just, we gonna discuss a little bit of that. Definitely gonna be discussing the Turkey Leg Hut, closing down. They are not. So if y'all going down there to get some turkey legs and some fried turkeys this Thanksgiving and Christmas, they're done. Okay. All that and more coming up. But listen, before we get started, there's a lot of y'all are still coming in here. All right. Yeah. A lot. Oh, I gotta take it easy in my throat. And I got another show right after this on TashaKLive.com. My brother-in-law wife, Young Jock, she under federal investigation. Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Listen, everybody is gonna, the fence is coming for everybody to shoot. We got all the paperwork. We got the subpoenas. We got it all. We're going to be unveiling that on TashaKLive.com. Make sure you have them subscriptions up to date on TashaKLive.com to get that there wine. Definitely going to be discussing who else. Dr. Cheyenne and her girlfriend. I received some exclusive, some rather interesting information on that. And much, much more coming up on TashaKLive.com. But real quick, we're going to go ahead and let you know what's coming up. Definitely Rockstar Wireless sponsoring Houston. Houston is doing its thing. I got to tell you, y'all are really, really cranking up and buying them tickets. We're going to have a packed house. We're going to have to hire more security. We're going to have to hire more security for New Year's Eve because it's like that, okay? So if you haven't got your ticket to our New Year's Eve wino celebration as winos, you definitely need to get those and get over to my website right now, TashaKOnStage.com, to get those. But go ahead, Jasmine. Let them know what's coming up, and then we'll go ahead and start the show when we get back, and we're going to let some more winos come on up in here. Y'all be hitting that like button, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Then get ready for a New Year's Eve experience that will go down in history. I'm live on stage at the Bayou Event Center, December 31st. Doors open at 8 p.m. and the show starts at 9 p.m., followed by an after party that might shut down the city. And let me take the time to thank our sponsor for this event, Rockstar Wireless. And if you're looking for reliable and affordable wireless service, Rockstar Wireless has plans starting at just $19.99 a month that offers unlimited talk, text, and up to 15 gigabytes of high-speed data. Visit rockstarwireless.com now. Hurry up and get your affairs in order and get ready to bring in New Year's Eve with me, Tasha K, on stage. Tickets are selling real fast, so reserve your seat now via my website, TashaKOnStage.com, and I can't wait to party with y'all in Houston. The wind down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of
the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.
Okay, and we're back. Listen, did we have some muting issues earlier? Because Jasmine was like, unmute yourself. I need to be mute anyway. Not y'all saying I'm supposed to be on throat rest. This is a little rough, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of yelling. I'm going to try to give you as much good energy as I can. Big energy, but the throat is only going to let me be so great. Okay. So real quick, I do want to talk about, since it is the holidays and a lot of people that I know are particularly affected by the holidays. And studies, I don't know if y'all know, and if y'all going through this or know somebody that's going through this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a lot going on. So reports are out now that young people, let me pull this up, okay? Younger people are becoming more miserable than the old generation, according to global research on happiness. Okay. So basically, young folks is unhappy, they tired, they want out, and older people are just happy. So definitely I don't know. I think it's always been that way. I don't know why this is, to me, like, I feel like this is not new research, because I feel like anybody coming into adulthood, it's always rough. It's never happy. You're trying to figure out life. You're trying to understand life. You're trying to figure out how to make money, and at the same time, how to be yourself and how to maneuver new people. And so when you're older, you got life. You got it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we start to get it when we around like 38, 37, 38, 39, 40. You know what I'm saying? It's when we first start to really get it and be like, dang. And that's when you start hearing like a lot of older people say, if I knew now, like, what if I knew what I knew now back then, I would be a bad, you always hear that, or I would be you know what I'm saying, a rich you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to mute myself because I'm not trying to curse or anything like that. You know, YouTube has been coming down hard on us and stuff like that. But like, I just feel that I don't know why this is new research, but I do get it because, you know, during the holidays, and I do want to say this to anybody, when, first of all, because 90% of my audience anyway is Black, okay? And as Black people, as people of color, we are supposed to be in hot environments. We're supposed to be getting sun. We need a lot more sun than most people. We need a lot more vitamin D. Hell, I was just recently diagnosed with low vitamin D levels. You know what I'm saying? And so that caused like some muscle problems, some bone problems and stuff, but it got fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, why my leg hurt? You know what I'm saying? Why my joints is stiff? You know, I'm getting up and, you know, I can't, I'm real stiff. And I'm like, I know this ain't what my mama was talking about at 40, but no, it had everything to do with a vitamin D deficiency. It affects your mood. And then when you're transitioning from the summer, when it's typically really hot, and you're going into the fall, because you got so much like vitamin D during the summertime, and then when the fall time comes, it's not as much sun. The sun is out not as long. Yeah, your mood tends to drop a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then also, you know, I'm a firm believer that we're in line with how the universe goes, okay? So the summertime, we're supposed to be happy. Springtime, we're supposed to be everything that we plant during the winter time, or the fall time, we're supposed to be giving birth to that. And the fall time, a lot of stuff's supposed to fall off, okay? A lot of stuff you're supposed to be getting rid of. You're supposed to be cleaning out. You know, a lot of people say spring cleaning. I think it's fall cleaning, cleaning of people, cleaning of energy. A lot of things you're supposed to be cleaning out. And so you feel empty. You feel like you've lost something. And then it's the change of weather and stuff like that. So there's a lot of factors at play during the fall time that's leading into the holidays. And so, you know, and here's another thing. It's like when you've gotten rid of people and then you're going into the holidays and you don't want to be around family that maybe have caused you pain, or, you know what I'm saying, that don't allow you to be your best self, or maybe your job is not that good. There's just a lot of factors at play. And I really feel that we're supposed to be in line with the seasons. And when we go against that, that could cause a little bit of, you know, mood unstabilization. I'm making up my own words like T.I. unstabilization. Okay. And so, we got the holidays coming up and there's a lot of pressure. Christmas, we have to adhere to these holidays and standards and what people are going to be expecting from you. And you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot going on. And then top it off, young people are saying that they broke. They broke. And they're blaming it on societal polarization. This is the 2024 World Happiness Report. Societal polarization, which means basically they're not able to get money. Like they definitely see like an income gap. And especially with the rise of social media and everybody is putting on like they got it, like they getting it like that, like life is good. And half the time they don't have it. They don't have it. It's all a facade. Social media's negative influence and then the economic challenges like housing affordability. And this falls to the parents too, because when I was 18, I could easily go get an apartment, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, $300, $350. You know what I'm saying? Who had an apartment for $350? $400, 2-bedroom, maybe 3-bedroom, $700. If you got a little Section 8, that'll drop you down to $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could afford to do stuff like this. We could afford to tell mama and daddy, deuces, y'all ain't giving me no curfew no more. I could go live on my own. But now kids are forced because they can't afford shit. They can't afford a damn. They can't afford a motherfucking thing, okay? And they want to talk in our house and eat our food. You know what I'm saying? They want to do a lot of things and then get mad when we put the light bill in their name. Y'all hit the wine glass if you understand what I'm saying. Now, if you got a teenager in your house right now that think they grown, they 19, they still a teenager, and they talking shit, please hit the wine glass on that. I need to know. Listen, there's a lot of factors at play. And so back in the day, when my mama would tell me, hold on for a second. When my mama would tell me, oh, you think you grown, get out? Because I was working at Sonic, because I was working at AT&T, I worked 2 jobs. I had a boyfriend with a car. I was able, with 1 check, to pay my rent. Now they can't pay their rent because a 1-bedroom alone is $2,000. That's their whole check for the month. They can't afford to eat. So then they got to come to our house and eat around the holidays. And I know a lot of y'all going through it right now. Seriously, you said $359 for just a bathroom. If I were them, I would be renting rooms on Airbnb. There's another site too called Hot Pads. Okay, shout out to Hot Pads. They need to give me a deal for shouting this out. But you can rent a room and they give you a code and you share a bathroom and a kitchen and stuff, sort of like what kids do when they go in the military or when they go into college. You can do that there and talk shit in your own house. And I just feel like because everything is so expensive and we're not showing them as parents how to maneuver, how to, move something over here to make room for this. This is why they are happy. And then they got, the government telling them that they grown, that we don't have no rights. Okay. I always thought that was crazy that, the government would try to tell the kids that they got rights, but they ain't got no money. I don't understand. Listen, it's called a split pad, not hot pad. Thank you so much. It's called a split pad where you can rent a room. Okay. The government would tell these kids that they grown, they can get, they can unalive babies without us. They can go get birth control without us. They can call the police if we put hands on them. You know what I'm saying? We can't put them out because they got mail coming to the house. If you really want to put your child out and not have to fight the child in court, just do not allow your child to receive mail at your house. Just have them receive mail at their grandmama's house, because that's where they're going to go when you kick them out anyway. But I always thought it was just crazy that my child, even in Florida, can sign herself out of school and drop out of school at 16, right? Can do all of these, but they don't have money to sustain themselves. So it's like, how are you grown with no money? And most places won't hire you unless you're 18, let alone give you enough to live off of, but they got enough to be grown at our house. I'm just sorry. It's just, to me, it's just funny. It's just funny. You said, Tasha, it's called hot pads where we are. Hot pads, split pads. All I know is they can split rent if they unhappy in your house. But I just want to tell them, really, I don't think they have anything to worry about. To me, I feel like they have more options to make money than as opposed to back in the day. Because back in the day, we used to have to go and apply for jobs. We used to have to go beg. You know, the junior store owner, please hire me. The McDonald's, please. Everybody, your whole family don't work at McDonald's. That was their first job in your small town. And now they can just sit at home and scam. And I ain't trying to tell them to scam, but like, you don't even need a face for a YouTube channel. You can use somebody else's content to make money. It's just so many different ways. So I just don't understand. It's like, do they feel pressure because of social media, or do they feel pressure because they can't afford to compete with people on social media? I compete every day. My earrings come from Aldo's. Okay. I don't wear makeup. I only wear makeup when I'm going somewhere because I like to preserve my makeup. Okay. I wear finger waves and short hair because it's easy to maintain. All right. So if I do decide to relax my hair, I do it like every 3 months or so. The relaxer can last me 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of economical ways of things that I particularly do. You know what I'm saying? Just to save money. I try to live plant-based because eating plants are a lot cheaper than eat meat. One steak is $30. That's out of the store. That's not even cooked. That's raw. Thank you so much, the elect Lady Tay show. Yeah, they just too emotional. I just think they're grown. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm just saying, I just feel like, we just got to show these kids just how to maneuver. If they listen to us, we can show them how to do it. And then they won't be so unhappy because unhappiness really just rolls back with, can I afford to go out and compete? That's it. That's it. The health good, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But listen, let me that I'm not the problem. They own problem. They ain't gonna listen to us anyway. Or they can move to China. China just personally decided to give their citizens 10 unhappiness days off. Okay. Yeah. So according to China here, and we're gonna get onto this celebrity gossip. I just had to put out this global news, okay? Because it affects us all and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you may know somebody that's going through it and may need this hit advice and stuff. So China introduces an unhappiness leave for workers. Yeah, and so employees can take up to 10 additional days off each year when they are feeling emotionally low. Now, here's the thing. Now, Chinese company started this, and then they put it into law because it worked so well because they was having so many suicides. And China ain't got no sun. They ain't got number smog over there. All them factories and stuff, and they gotta ship our Shein clothes and shop Mika's and Timo clothes and stuff like that. So all that smog to produce that, the coal and stuff it takes to to run these clothes and create products, and all that plastic and stuff going in the air when they burn it and making all these toys that don't last. You know what I'm saying? And people are unhappy over there, and so they not trying to live through it because it's like, oh my God, it's gotta be a day when there's some sunlight, some sunshine, because sunshine makes us happy. They don't have that over there, so they end up jumping, unfortunately, in front of trains. They've had to install blue lights at train stations. I don't know if y'all know that. They have. They have installed blue lights at train stations, at public places where people were unaliving themselves a lot because they said the blue light calms them. And they've seen a 90% decrease in people committing unalivings on themselves since they've installed blue lights in public places. They stopped, basically unaliving themselves in public and keeping it at the house. Yeah, it's a lot of things going on. So I just feel to the young people out there, to anybody that's going through it, there are many places that we can live and create the life that we want. We do not have to be subject to just one place and one way, going to school, going to college, or getting a job. We can basically create the life that we want. And being that social media has taught us a lot and expanded us a lot, we can do it. It's just, are you willing to take a pay cut? Because I do know in some places in South America, a lot of places in South America, you can get a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom for $150. All utilities included. All utilities included. The fruits is downstairs on the stand. They will come bring you your fruits. You don't need a car for some of these places. And I'm like, if these young kids really, 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 really want to, to figure out how to afford life. You can't expand outside of where we are now. That we don't only have to stay here. But anyway, why are you talking about a trend talking? Faith, who is a trend talking? What are y'all talking about? What the hell? Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and get into this wine. Let's start with the turkey leg hut. So real quick, I know y'all know that dang, what is her name? I forgot the lady name. She owned the turkey leg hut. This her, but I got her in the DM. Jasmine, y'all got to give me her name. You know I'm bad with names. Is it Navidia? What is her damn name? I forgot. She just owned the turkey leg hut. Shit. Hold on for a second. I think I got her. Let me see. What's her name, y'all? Tell me her name. Y'all know I done forgot. I've been out of work for 3.5 weeks. My brain ain't functioning the way it should be. I was on them pain meds for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to come back to earth. What's that lady name that owned the turkey leg hunt? Damn it. Hold on. Where is this $150? I want to be a YouTube star. Listen, y'all better get on YouTube and they'll tell you where you can stay. Okay? Yes, the turkey leg hunt. What is the lady name? Nakia. Okay. So this is her husband. They've gone through they're actually still going through a divorce. And Nakia actually put out that, amongst the turkey leg hut being one of the most popular restaurants in Houston, so popular I couldn't even get in. I was hoping to try a turkey leg before, she closed down, but the government said no. Bankruptcy court said no, they are liquidating it. And I was just hoping that they would just liquidate just a few turkey legs that I could just try. Hell, I may even want to invest. But they said she wasn't giving investors their money back because she had borrowed a lot of money from a lot of people. Her and her soon-to-be ex-husband. And so, y'all, I had gotten hold on for a second. Jasmine is texting me. What's her name? Hold on for his name is Lynn. Her name is Nakia. Okay, cool. So we got Nakia and Lynn. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back on track, y'all. Give me time. It's been a minute now. It's been a minute. So you said, Tasha, you're gonna be at the auction for a turkey leg. I'm gonna be at the auction. I have not tried a turkey leg. Have y'all tried a turkey leg? Huh? Has anybody here in the chat tried a turkey leg? Is it worth it? Because every time I tried to go there, I couldn't use my celebrity to get in because I didn't know them. They didn't know me. So now that they done, severed the business because their marriage done got in between it. That's why I hate that. Like when it comes to like black folks and marriages and stuff like that, it's like, can y'all just leave the marriage, and leave the business as the business? And I know she started this business herself. I do know that he was in jail. And then when he got out of jail, and I don't know why she took a man out of jail. She took him right out of that lifestyle. Like knowing that man. First of all, any man, and this is what she's told me, and I'm going to say allegedly, okay? I ain't seen no police reports. I have seen pictures. Her PR team has sent me pictures and things like that. Here's what I'm going to say. Nakia finds this man in jail and then gives him half of her business. And in return, he gives her black eyes, allegedly. Side holes, allegedly. Abuse, allegedly. All types of things. And I'm like, is that not what you get when you pick somebody up out the prison? Like, what are they in prison for? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, I just don't understand why successful women would just reach down out the garbage. And I'm not saying every person that goes to prison. I would say 90% not. There's a few 10% that don't belong there. But every person that goes to prison and then you're successful, you're up here, and then you're reaching down out the trash to come give somebody something that you worked for, and then he ends up taking it from you or making you lose it. And then you're saying that the man is beating on you. He doing all of this. And to me, I'm not saying that you're asking for it, but it's like, what did you expect? And personally, I know a little girl, and I had to school her, and she didn't want to listen. And eventually, she'll learn the hard way. But young, met a man that was in his 60s, had a 2-year-old, and I guess that he had been to prison and stuff like that, and he had been to prison for 25 years. And I was just like, well, who do you think he was messing with in prison? Like, who do you think A 60-year-old man that did 25 years in prison, who do you think he was messing with while he was in prison? You said the turkey leg hut was good? Okay. Faith said, Timmy, I'm like, who was he messing with, girl? Like, and that's my thing. And then, Nakia is out here and then she's saying that he's like beating her, he's shooting at her, all types of stuff that made her lose her business because he didn't build it. And y'all got to be careful when it comes to stuff like that, because here's the thing. You build something. This is why I don't believe in giving nobody nothing, because they don't understand the hard work that you put into something, right? And so when you it's just like giving a child money. They don't understand what you go through to make that money. You have to let people earn it. You can't just open up your world and share everything that you've gotten for them. If they were supposed to have it, God would have gave it to them, but he didn't. He sent you to give it to him. And then as a result, he took it from you. And so she has lost her business. It's being liquidated. Friendships, because she's borrowed money, hundreds of thousands of dollars from people that were in her circle to help save a business that she lost at the hands of an ex-convict that she claims is trying to offer. And I'm like, to me personally, when I see men that have that type of disdain for women and they've been to prison, why? Why do you think they beat on women and not men? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. No, Jasmine, you ain't have to put that on. You ain't have to put that on. I was just getting my shades. I knew I felt naked. Something was different. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. Wait, bitch. I'm just saying, like, when you got a man and you don't opened up your whole world, everything you don't work for, just because you wanted a man beside you, a piece of man, just a half a man, whatever the penitentiary say you had left of him, because you know they give him high soy diets, and he looked like from the size of him, he looked like he was eating a lot of soy because his titties is big. His titties is big. Yeah, he got big titties. We ain't got a picture of the titties, but I done seen the titties, okay? And that's from eating soy, corn, you know what I'm saying? Soy mac and cheese, soy steaks, a lot of that. And it's from taking two while they in prison. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could spin around, but I can't. But I got my shades. That's all that matters. I got my shades. So I'm just saying. Like, so to me, I feel like, I'm not saying that she deserved this, but what I'm saying is that you opened the door for this. Like your business is in chapter 7 now, all because you reach in the garbage and you got a man and you gave him business that he didn't work for. And now you got to try to rebuild it again, which she can, because the thing with entrepreneurs is like, once you hit bottom, I done hit bottom once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I done hit bottom. You know what not to do next time. You don't need to be told. You don't. Seriously. She don't need no therapy. She don't need no therapy. Hell, she got the therapy now? The therapy has already been done. She done lost her business. She done lost a piece of husband that she done had. Now she broke and everything. And I don't wish this on her, but I feel that this had to happen. And I'm glad that it happened before the world, so other women that are in her position can see what happened. What's wrong? Why didn't you get a prenup? Like, men, if the roles were reversed, I'm sure he would have made you get a prenup. I'm sure. But we always want to be quick to help him. I'm like, he wasn't even trying to help himself. He wasn't. And now they liquidating the business. And I just hope they save me a turkey leg, the trash. Yeah. They said the man, listen, let me tell you how shiesty he is. He done opened up a oyster leg hut across the street from the turkey leg hut. This is how much he was trying to take her down. Besides from him shooting windows out the car, beating her, she filing restraining orders on him, all types of stuff. He doing everything criminal because she got him out of jail. Found him down there at the jail. and should have left him down there. Should have left his ass the hell down there. Yeah. Mhm. With her money, you right. With her money, thank you so much, Stephanie. It's good to be back, y'all. It's good to be back. If y'all just not getting in, I have been gone. I had surgery on my thyroid, so I am 2.5 weeks post-op. Okay, I'm supposed to be taking 6 weeks, but I can't afford to. The holidays is up, and people gonna want their Christmas gifts, and they all getting $20 a piece. Okay, for Christmas. Period. Okay, so listen. But besides, I missed y'all anyway. I really did. Okay. Even though I could have stayed off 6 weeks, but I just can't. We girlfriends. That's like trying to, it's like sitting down your whole 6 weeks after you have a baby. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. You're gonna slip up, put on a condom and do something. Okay. You're gonna slip up. Mm-hmm. All right. But listen, y'all. When it comes to Nakia, I don't know, y'all. Pray for. I think she's learned her lesson, because when you lose something this big and it's like she's publicly humiliated, um, there's nowhere to go but up. There's nowhere to go for Nakia but up. And that's the only way that I want her to go. Now, I know she pissed off at me. She always cussing me out the DM every time I talk about it. But I'm like, girl, you should have had this energy for that man. Like, you got all this energy cussing me out, child. Why you ain't cuss him out? You could sell turkey legs. You could sell turkey leg plates from the house on Uber Eats. We will come pick it up. We will either come pick up or you could drop it off. They got Uber Eats drivers for that. There's no reason why your business should be suffering, girl. You can operate from the house under your name, under your social security number, without anything. Uber Eats will take it. I had a lady. Did y'all see that lady on social media that ordered crab legs off of Uber Eats and it came in a Shein bag? Where there's a will, there's a way. And the girl said the crab legs. I would have too. If I would have paid $40 for some crab legs on Uber Eats plus tip, plus service delivery charge and all that stuff. Absolutely. Shein bag or not. She had to steam them. The Shein bags got holes in them. They only had clothes. You understand what I'm saying? They crab legs. Talking about fish versus clothes. If you ask me, the fish is nastier. Ain't no way Nakia should be sitting there home crying. No, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You better pull that wig. Better pull that wig down here. It's back here. We can see. Look, it's back here. Pull that wig down here. You better put it on tight, baby. You gotta get this money. And the holidays is a real good time for Nakia to launch some turkey legs from the house. Long as she puts, she clean them with some vinegar out of sink and show us the house, we gonna pick them up. We gonna pick them up. She already got the distributors and everything. They'll come deliver at our house if it's an apartment complex. They sure will. Or she could send her cousin down to Piggly Wiggly to go get a few small turkey legs, and she could cook them at the house. Yeah. But moving on, y'all pray for Nakia though. And send her this. Tell her I was encouraging her. We was encouraging her. We were not talking down on her, okay? But she had to get this lesson. She had to get this lesson, okay? Yes, we are headed to TashaKLive.com after my brother-in-law wife, Young Jock, because Young Jock got a baby with my stepsister. So his wife is under what appears to be a federal investigation for alleged, and we're going to tell you what the fraud is on TashaKLive.com, because it's thick. It's thick. And a lot of people in Atlanta are going to be tied in. Matter of fact, let me tell you how thick this is. Hold on. Let me tell you how thick this investigation is. I have the name. Jasmine was like, hey, send me the receipts. I said, I'm not sending you these receipts because they got people's social security numbers on. So they have names. So what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to call out the names of who the feds are subpoenaing on these subpoenas to Young Jock's wife and her company, because she's a lawyer, right? And if your name is on here, I know they're looking for you and how you got that house in Atlanta. Okay, so stay tuned. We're gonna be live on TashaKLive.com with that. Take that. Okay, yes. So make sure you have those subscriptions. TashaKLive.com. Okay, and don't forget, we're gonna be in Houston for New Year's Eve. Ain't nothing changed. Ticket sales are through the roof. I think the after party almost sold out, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to ask Jasmine to open up some more tickets because y'all keep buying. A lot of people that buy the tickets, they want to stay for the after party because the after party, we're gonna have some space games going, we're gonna have some talk games, we're gonna have some Uno games, we're gonna have some domino games, we're gonna have some fish, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some wings and stuff, we're gonna have some fries, we're gonna have some drinks, some champagne. told it's gonna be a house party in an event center. That's exactly what we have, a house party in the event center, because we older and we don't like to dance like that. So the people that do like to throw that ass in a circle, we don't have a dance floor for them. But the people that want to play cards, want to sit down, want to chill, want to drink, want to socialize, want to gossip, we're gonna have them tables too. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all tickets, okay, to our New Year's Eve party as Winos in Houston, Texas this year. TashaKOnStage.com. Okay, TashaKOnStage.com. Throw them tickets emojis in the chat if you already got your tickets, because it's hundreds of y'all. Hundreds of y'all. Okay, we got some for the vegan Winos, French fries. I'm vegan too. And I mean French fries. Okay, it's all the vegan you had. All right, listen. You got your tickets? Okay, you got your tickets. Let me stop yelling because I got a second show to do. Okay, so who's next? Bambi boyfriend. So Bambi got a new boyfriend, okay? And he done pledged, he done gave her a promise ring. Said, well, now he do look like Lil Durk a little bit, don't he? This is the new boyfriend, okay? Bambi has moved on. Scrappy done had a baby with a hoe. A hoe he told to meet him at the gas station. He didn't want her to have an address. Soon as he gonna pick her up at the gas station and then come do a threesome with the hoe, Scrappy, and then she gets pregnant. Now she got the address for life to send child support papers and stuff, okay? So I was like, way to get in front of that. So how do you not want to give your address to a girl, but you give her yourself raw? Like Scrappy, really? Like really, Scrappy? That's what we doing? Scraps, okay? Now, speaking of scraps, Bambi done went from Scrappy to Scraps. She done went to the trash. And so she done met this little boy, didn't know nothing about him. Done introduced him to Love and Hip Hop because, she old desperate. You know what I'm saying? It hit her. I don't even know why she left her husband. You know what I'm saying? They both belong with each other. They could, listen. So he done made a whole video because he trying to get on Love and Hip Hop. This little Durk brother. He's not really Lil Durk's brother. He just looks like Lil Durk. He does. And he does look a little, I don't know. Look like on Marion too a little bit. Yeah. I think them dreads is fake. But go ahead, roll the video, Jasmine.
You feel me? So this is a promise band, you feel me? Just to show you that, that I'm committed to being celibate with you feel me? And growing with you, and just whatever you want, you feel me? And I want you to rock it just so you know that, you feel me? Just an extra piece of jewelry that I bought you, you feel me?
Let me see.
That's real cute.
That is cute.
Can you help me get it up?
I got you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Johnny.
Bling.
Okay, let's put it over here.
It's a mini proposal.
Kind of small. Is it too small?
Oh my goodness. It's so nice. That's hard. Bam, let me see.
Now he committed to being celibate with her. He has committed himself to being celibate with her because you got to learn to read in between the lines, okay? So his name is, hold on for a second, let me get the receipts. Would you like to see the receipts? Where's Carly Red when you need her? Where is Carly Red? You know what? We got to make an AI Carly Red. So when it's time for the receipts, she come up. Would you like to see the receipts? And then we present the receipts over here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and present these receipts because he was in my DM talking cash shit. Hold on for a second because I ain't give him the Jasmine. That's how bad it was. I was like, Jasmine, we just got to get this. We just got to get this together. So his name is, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all hit the wine glass. Okay. We need a receipt paper. Y'all got a receipt paper? Okay. So Dime Racks. So his name is Ray Face. That's his name, Ray Face. Now, I put out a video on Ray Face. Jasmine, do you have a video, like a snippet of that video that I put out on Ray Faces, basically giving his background? Because my sources called me that day when this video came out. Okay, don't worry about it. Basically telling me about Ray Faces, and everybody was upset with me, talking about why would you snitch on him like that? Like, why would you put this kind of information out, Tasha? There's a difference between gossiping, but you straight snitching. Like, this is fair shit. And I'm like, didn't I tell you the feds subpoena my work? Didn't I tell you? If you don't want to be on this show, don't do nothing. Don't break the law. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. So his name is Ray Faces. Okay. And so Ray Faces is an alleged. Look to your neighbor and say alleged. Look to your neighbor and say alleged. Okay. And we said this heavily too. An alleged drug dealer. Okay. He's an alleged dope boy. Okay. And also he has a baby mama that he currently still sleeps with. Okay, that's one. Even though he's promised to Bambi that he was going to be celibate with her. With her. We're going to roll that video again so you can see he's celibate with her. And then he has a girlfriend of 8 years. I think her name is Cheyenne, who flips houses and uses the money that he makes allegedly. Listen, you neighbor say allegedly because we ain't got no money. Moving dope to flip houses. Okay. And so, and he's able to funnel the dope money that way, allegedly. And so he is currently in a relationship with that woman, currently still sleeps with his baby mama, but doesn't sleep with Bambi, but feels that Bambi is kind of where his brand needs to be because he's been trying to break in for a long time into Hollywood. And so that's why he's giving her a promise ring, because that he will be celibate with her and do what he has to take, what it takes to get with her. And so meaning he's going to be patient. He's trying to be Russell Wilson to Bambi. Yeah. Okay. And so, but here's a wine. Here's a wine. Because two things. Because we spoke to Ray Faces and we spoke to Dime Racks. Play that video one more time, Jasmine, just to remind him of what he said to Bambi. Then we're gonna put out what Dime Racks put up. Y'all got to follow my Instagram. I'll be dropping hell of wine on Instagram.
Just to show you that, like, you know, that I'm committed to being celibate with you. You feel me? And growing with you, and just whatever you want. You feel me? And I want you to rock it, just so you know that. You feel me? Just an extra piece of jewelry that I bought you. You feel me? You know?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Get it off. So Dime Racks put up some DMs and said, we just started back talking November 3rd. Now, this video came out 4 days ago. Okay. 5 days ago with him. And she said, we just started back talking November 3rd. Says, damn Dime Racks. You should look her up. She's a butt model. Because the only thing she models, when they try to say they IG models, the only thing they model is their BBL butts. That's it. That's it. She says, hold on for a second. Okay. She says, lie for what? He doing all that for clout, but y'all gonna see when he come back again. Once that flam show fumble at the Shade Room, the whole story is fake. Okay. And then she says, she tags Bambi and said, Bambi, tell me if this is your man. And then she puts the last 4 digits of his telephone number out. He's trying to get me pregnant the whole time. This whole situation is hilarious. The clout game is dangerous. And then she goes on to post DMs, okay, with Ray Faces. And we have some DMs of our own that we're going to, I'm going to read here in just a second. So just hold their wine. Drink for me. You guys know I can't drink for another 4 weeks. I'm only going to drink for New Year's. So I'm actually going to have my first drink with you guys on New Year's Eve when we do our champagne toast together. Okay, so make sure y'all get those tickets to our New Year's Eve event, Tasha K on stage.com, okay, before they're gone. All right, so here's the thing. So Ray Faces, MM says, I want to be your man November 3rd. November 3rd, he says, I want to be your man and I want to show you I'm for real about you. Okay. And then he puts a ring emoji in the DM. I'm lying, he didn't. And then she goes, he's been spinning the block since 2022. So they've been sleeping together, him and this woman. And then she goes like this. She puts the hand emoji like this. Okay. And then he says, hilarious. And then she comes back and says, what else am I supposed to say? That's the honest truth. I don't got game at all. So, and then he goes, sure. And then he goes, and then, hold on. He goes, no, he says, what else am I supposed to say? That's the honest truth. I don't got game at all. And then she goes, sure. And then he goes, nah, that's most definitely not what I'm trying to do. It's pussy all around me, but I like you and I want you for me. Okay. This was November 3rd. All right. And then, of course, I put up a whole slideshow, just kind of detailing everything. I put up the girlfriend of 8 years, him with this kid and his baby mama. I put up all of that. And so Ray Faces got upset over my little video. And so he got upset to the point where he said this. Now, let me tell you, I said, boy, see, you'll go to jail real easy. Let's just say the wine that I received on you is definitely facts, right? Because I said alleged, the person that reached out to me, but you DMing me saying what you said gives that my source is 1000% correct. Because let me see if y'all hear what I'm saying. Let me see if y'all hear what I'm hearing. Okay. He says, yo, Ray Faces, Bambi's boyfriend, promise ring, says, yo, why you reporting fake news about me concerning incriminating things? That's not cool, sis. Ain't no need to lie or try to get me in trouble for views. It's okay. I said, I'm only reporting what sources that claim to know you are saying. It's all alleged, right? He said, it's a lie, mama. I have kids. I have a family that I support, and I don't care about lies and gossip. But the drug dealing thing is serious. He says, you see how they're doing rappers. So all I ask is have empathy. I know you have a family too. Imagine if it was one of your own. I will do an interview with you and let you know the God's honest truth. I have nothing to hide. This is what he says. All alleged. Look to your neighbor and say alleged. Okay. And then I said, okay, cool. My platform is open to tell your truth. I said, but you pissed off somebody close to you. I said, what's your number? So he gave me his number. I ain't gonna show you his number. And he said, they're not too close because it's a lie. I'm 2G. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Then he says, can you please take it down? So then I came back an hour later because he was like, can you please take it down? So I heavily considered. I was like, it is a holidays, you know. But I'm like, but if it's a lie, and this is what I asked him. You know, me, I get to thinking. I ain't had nothing but time on my hands these last 3 weeks. I ain't had nothing to do. So the investigations, the time that I've had on these stories is just so thick, okay? You said that's not fair. I didn't say all men, Velma. I didn't say all men sleep with other men. But if they spending 30 years in prison, baby, who they sleeping with? Let me get back to the subject at hand. Ray Faces, a Bambi boyfriend. I said, but if you're saying it's a lie, why would you go to jail for selling drugs if you don't sell drugs? Do you understand what I'm saying? If it's a lie, he's saying, you see how they're doing rappers. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's how they're doing rappers, right? But, bruh, if you ain't get caught with no dope, if you don't have no record, if you don't sell dope, how? You said the guards? Yes, the guards. The guards, yes. The guards. Right. Okay, cool. It's the guards. Yeah, it's the guards. You said, like, but if it's a lie, why would you be worried about going to jail if it's a lie? Nobody's gonna bring up like, oh, this girl on YouTube said that you were selling dope, so we're gonna arrest you for selling dope and there's no dope. Crickets. He didn't say nothing after that. I ain't even get a response back. I was just like, you said it's a bunch of guards turning up pregnant. I mean, there do be some fine dudes in prison though, for real. So if I was a CO, I probably wound up pregnant too, child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my baby daddy be bisexual, child. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, I forgot we live on Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. It's been a minute since we've been live on Facebook. Y'all know I just came from throat surgery. Okay. So I've been resting my throat, trying to. That's why I sound a little hoarse right now. That's why I can't really give the, like my voice really got bass and stuff. It ain't got it right now because it's still healing. And the reason I got it covered up is because it looked like I got a Adam's apple. You know, the transgenders, they want me to be a part of their community real bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why they keep trying to give me a name. So no, but yes, y'all make sure y'all like this video. Okay, please. Yes. Okay. So I know my voice gonna be gone tomorrow. Um, and yeah, and I'm gonna see based on how my voice is doing today if we're gonna do Free Friday. Okay, so hold that thought. I'm gonna try to rest it, get some throat coat. You know what I'm saying? The tea, so I can come back because I'm only 2.5 weeks post op. I'm supposed to be 6 weeks post op. Okay, all right. So we don't want you for lies. We don't want you for real because you dragged them. Okay. Amarachi, y'all do want me. Stop playing. Y'all know the ghouls like me. Stop. Don't be playing like that. Okay. That's why you watching the show because you love me. You love me for real. You love me. That's why you trying to be me. Don't play with me. That's why you trying to be me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. See, I was trying to come out here and give a cool, honest, just low key lie. But see, you finna bring out old school Tasha K, pre-op Tasha K. Okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. Just because my throat not working the way it's supposed to, I'll still reach out. Okay. That's right. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. It's about lies. We don't want you. Yes, you do want me. Y'all do want me. The trans girls want me. That's why you're trying to be me. Trying to be a lot of us. All right. It's the holidays. I couldn't call Bondi in. Bondi is spending time with her family. It's the holidays. Okay. So listen, Tasha, you know, doctor said 6 weeks, 2 weeks is there. My doctor watched the show. He know what's up. Every time I go sit down with my doctor, he's so do you think Diddy really going to jail? Doc, I can't hear you. Supposed to be looking at my labs. You're supposed to be looking at my dad. You trying to get me to bring Diddy labs. You supposed to be looking at my lab. Why are you asking me? Because you're Tasha K. That's why, Doc. I'm here as Latasha Kibi. It don't say nowhere on that chart Tasha K. It says Latasha Transrena Kibi. That's what the chart say. Okay? Yeah, he want the wine. And then he got his Muslim ladies in there. They from the Middle East. They be asking too. So, what you gonna talk about this week? What? Anyway, moving on. Jasmine, let's go ahead and move on. Real quick, before we move on, because we got TD Jakes left and we got Jamal Bryant, I believe. Let me see. Let me make sure. And then we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com so I can unveil this paperwork on brother-in-law wife. So young Jock wife is under federal investigation. We got the paperwork. Yeah, so that's probably going to affect my stepsister's child support because, you know, Jock relies heavily on Kendra's law firm to get that child support out to them 19 kids. Yes, so definitely have your subscriptions on for TashaKLive.com because y'all know when we go hard in the paint over there. I ain't got to bleep no cuss words or nothing. I can say what the hell I want to say. All right? So y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions. Real quick, we're going to run a little commercial break. After the break, we got Jamal Bryant and we got TD Jakes. Okay? Got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass. So y'all make sure y'all like and share this video. Let's go.
Put the wine down for a second because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the
Then get ready for a New Year's Eve experience that will go down in history. I'm live on stage at the Bayou Event Center, December 31st. Doors open at 8 p.m. and the show starts at 9 p.m. Followed by an after party that might shut down the city. And let me take the time to thank our sponsor for this event, Rockstar Wireless. And if you're looking for reliable and affordable wireless service, Rockstar Wireless has plans starting at just $19.99 a month. That offers unlimited talk, text, and up to 15 gigabytes of high-speed data. Visit rockstarwireless.com now. Hurry up and get your affairs in order and get ready to bring in New Year's Eve with me, Tasha K, on stage. Tickets are selling real fast, so reserve your seat now via my website, TashaKOnStage.com, and I can't wait to party with y'all in Houston. All right. Okay. All right, so we're back. Shout out to all the winos. Matter of fact, put your ticket emoji in the chat if you're coming out to celebrate with us New Year's Eve, okay? Like I said, it's a house party at an event center. We got wine, gossip, and comedy. And then we got spades, we got taunt, we got dominoes. You know what I'm saying? We may have some twisters, we have some charades, we have some gossip segments going. We're gonna have some champagne, some drinks, and stuff like that. So please make sure y'all get y'all tickets to our annual house party taking place in Houston, December 31st, bringing in 2025. Okay. So if you plan on changing your life for 2025, please come out and party for 2024. And then 2025, you can change your life. Okay. Tickets on sale right now on my website, TashaKOnStage.com. And shout out to Rockstar Wireless, a wireless company owned by a Black man, for sponsoring the event. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go on and switch our service over if it's high, like mine used to be, because I was with Verizon. I'm now with Rockstar Wireless, and my bill is $19.99 a month. Okay. So you make sure you visit rockstarwireless.com if you're trying to save a little money, especially around these holidays. And so you can buy your ticket now to the event too. Okay. All right. The after party's in the same place. You ain't got to go nowhere. You got to go nowhere. Okay. I hate for y'all to be there. For those of y'all that got tickets and they got tickets to the after party, you want to stay. Okay. So I don't know how we're going to figure that out. But y'all ain't staying unless y'all paid y'all the money. Okay. We got people who got to pay. We got armed security guards. Y'all going to go. Y'all coming safe. Y'all leaving safe. Period. We know how Houston get down. Okay. And don't forget, right after this show, we're going live on TashaKLive.com. I got some federal paperwork on brother-in-law, Young Jock's wife, whose company and her is being federally investigated for some fraud going on down there in Atlanta. Okay. And there's a list of names that I'm going to read off that they're asking for records on. And if you are somehow affiliated with Kendra and Jock, the feds is coming after you too. Okay. And definitely going to talk about Dr. Cheyenne. We got some exclusive information on her. It's a lot of stuff we got. Man, my archives are so backed up. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I've been off work for 3 weeks. Anyway. All right. Moving on. Let's start with what's the name first? The first pastor, not TD Jakes. We're gonna start with Jamal Bryant. Okay, I don't even like to call him a pastor. We're gonna call him Jamal because he really lives up to his name. We're not calling him Pastor Jamal Bryant. We're gonna call him Jamal because every Jamal that I know, not every one of them, but most of the Jamals that I know are hella behind on child support. Okay. Most of the Jamals I know pay child support for their light-skinned babies, but don't pay child support for their dark-skinned babies. Now, I know y'all gonna say, Tasha, you're a little bit prejudiced. I'm not. I'm just speaking the facts. Most of the Jamals I know pay for child support when it comes to white women, the light-skinned women, but dark-skinned women, they got to go to court. So LaToya Odom here, a woman he knocked up while he was allegedly married, okay, to Giselle. Okay, he was pastoring down there in Baltimore. Play pastor with y'all. Okay, he would play pastor with y'all. Was having extramarital affairs unprotected with this woman here with natural hair. She ain't got no green eyes nowhere. This is who they like to hold around with. You know what I'm saying? They like their arm candy to look like the wife, because he sure did go get a Build-A-Bear wife that looked just like Giselle. Where the wife at, Jasmine? Where she at? You got her? If you ain't got her, you need to get her, because we're going to need them. We're going to need her. Go ahead and put up Lady Kari Barbie, his BBL co-pastor wife, okay? Whose salary from the church is now about to go to LaToya Odom here, because she sure did file a case. She filed a case in Texas saying that Jamal was living up to his name, Jamal, okay? Was living up to his name, Jamal. And Jamal was having to be ran down for child support, health insurance, and the child allegedly has special needs, autism. But Giselle ain't got to run him down for them two little girls. Okay. He had them all on the show, all up in the video. He had them all up everywhere. But the little boy he got, and I think this is the only son he got, if I'm correct. If I'm not correct, forgive me, Lord Jesus. Okay. But his son, he doing the son like Jay-Z and Beyonce doing their son allegedly. Have we seen it? Now, here's the thing. Let me stop. Let me get back on track. Here's the thing. Giselle is beautiful. Giselle, and so is LaToya. They all beautiful. Giselle is beautiful. Kari, she had to make herself beautiful. So she went down there and got some cheek fillers and got her BBL to look like Giselle so that she could bag him. He don't even know when the devil is working because he's always working in the devil's spirit. So you can't never see with another devil coming. So he didn't even understand that he just remarried Giselle just in a fake body. Because that's what Dr. Kari Barbie looked like. But she just got them funky, nasty ass braids in her hair that she keeps in for months at a time that be white, according to the members down at the church. They be white at the root from all the spritz from her trying to keep them together because she too lazy to go get her hair redone. She had them same funky ass braids in when I caught them down there at the ice cream shop, down here by my house in Fort Lauderdale, getting some ice cream on the church's money. Now he can buy ice cream for this BBL hoe, but he can't buy no ice cream for his baby that allegedly has autism. Okay, and so Latoya done Jasmine, go ahead and roll the video of Latoya, the dark-skinned baby mama who got to run this man down for the money for her and her child that he had with her willingly, unprotectedly, okay, with God's consent while he was in the pulpit.
Jamal Harrison Bryant, is that Pastor Bryant
Yes.
from Perth?
Pause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pause. Yes. The fact that the pastor is sitting on a blue screen asking, is it Pastor Jamal? But we're not referring to him as Pastor Jamal. His name is Jamal. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Judge. Go ahead.
Okay. So he's out of the country because he was recently married, I saw. Is that it?
No, he actually, it was a previously scheduled church with the trip. That's the information that he presented when he received the notice of hearing.
Okay. Does he have he doesn't have an attorney and no one is present here. And but your position is what you were okay with him not being here?
Since he wasn't objecting, I told him that we would move forward. We'd present to the court moving forward. Since he's not objecting to the recommendation or to the upward deviation, then we would move forward. If the court wanted us to continue it or reset it, we would do so. Okay.
No, I mean, no, he got notice and he chose not to be here. That's his issue.
Pause. So he chose to put BBL Kari Bari, who's been with every pastor in Texas, marry and everything. He chose to marry that Giselle Bottom lookalike, okay? And presented her before God as his soulmate because they both got the same type of soul. But he can go be present and have her in that fake jewelry of a wedding dress, okay? And him in a money green suit, not smiling. Who don't smile on their wedding day? Lord Jesus, I wish Jasmine had them damn pictures because I was just like, why is Jamal not smiling on his wedding day? Are you not happy? Are you not happy, Jamal? Uh-huh. Are you? Yeah. So here's the thing. So let me go ahead, Jasmine. Let finish just a little bit of this, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the specifics of why they there and what she's asking for and what's going on. Because even though this court hearing was funny, go ahead.
I'm actually kind of bothered that he's not here because he did not have notice. He did not have the excuse of the court. The court did not relieve him, and so he actually should be here. And the fact that he isn't here actually is. That's warrant. You're in the. He should be issued a warrant.
He died in Fort Lauderdale. He died in Fort Lauderdale across the street from my house eating ice cream with this hoe. That's why he can't be at court. He can't be at court to see about his son.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
His issue.
Keep going.
I'm actually kind of bothered that he's not here because he did not have notice. He did not have the excuse of the court. The court did not relieve him. And so he actually should be here. And the fact that he isn't here actually is that's warrant. You're in the he should be issued a warrant. Should be issued for him not being present, to be honest with you. Because it's not right. He has to be here. But let's hear what you got to say.
So the presumptive child support amount was $2,096.41. Like I stated, he still was in agreement to the upward deviation. So our agency recommendation was $2,350 per month.
I don't see it still. I
Oh.
just, mhm.
So the presumptive child support amount was $2,096.41. The
Pause.
upward deviation was 200.
Pause. So Jasmine, so just in case y'all know, the judge done put this man financials up, and this is what, if you go to New Birth, okay, and your lights is due, and your water bill due, and you got kids going to college and stuff like this, every time you get tithes to that church, this is what your pastor's getting paid. Now we're gonna blow it up in a minute. There we go. So Jamal's monthly salary is $46,000. He uses some of that to buy ice cream for his holes and stuff like that, but can't take care of the health insurance according to the baby mama, or special needs and things like that to help out his son. But he can help out the light-skinned kids, but not the dark-skinned kids with the dark-skinned woman that gave him pussy on the side when he needed it, when he was stressed out in the pulpit from the light-skinned women with the green eyes. They say women with green eyes are crazy. That's what they say. So he gets $46,000 a month from the church that y'all are giving him, and he can't even give the baby mama a portion of that. So she's having to re-petition the court, and he decided not to be there to see about his kid because he was getting married to a BBL ex alleged whore of the church to other pastors. Okay, go ahead, Judge, keep it going.
$54, which brought it to the $2,350, which was our agency recommendation.
Okay, and so Miss Odom, what is your issue with the worksheet as it's presented?
Sure. So this worksheet was presented after I lost my job, and not only that, all this evidence is not even true because I don't even make that much. That's number one. And then number two, my son has autism. We just found that out as well. And as much as trouble, it's his behavior on the spectrum of autism. And so for the last 3 years, I've even given that to the state of Texas. The behavior has gotten so bad that I'm really coming off my job.
Pastor Bryant, I'm going to just say Mr. Bryant. Mr. Bryant doesn't reside in Georgia.
He does.
So why are you doing it then, Ms. Harris? I'm confused.
Because she is utilizing Division of Child Support Services. So I think it was 2 years ago, she got our services. So we did the consent order.
Oh, so you kept saying, okay.
Yes. So even though our actual DCSS order is a 22 CV, the underlying order is the 16
CV.
Okay, all right, pause
Honor.
this, because I hate going to court myself, and Lord knows I don't even like listening to them. They done had me in court the last few years. Luckily, I haven't had to go since 2022. And I'm trying to keep it that way. So my lawyers go to court for me, okay? But here in summary, this is what's happening. So officially, their son has been diagnosed with autism. Okay. And so Miss Odom lost her job, and it was significantly reducing her income. Now the worksheet used is outdated income information. So he makes more. He makes $46,000 according to that worksheet, tax-free from the money that y'all donated at New Birth. And y'all broke, okay? Child special needs. Her son was recently received an autism diagnosis necessitating specialized education and care not reflected in the worksheet. This is a significant newly discovered factor. Now, the father, Jamal's non-compliance, Miss Odom alleges Pastor Jamal Bryant has not consistently provided life insurance and health insurance as previously ordered, okay? And has engaged in harassing behavior that forced her to relocate multiple times. This is the same man that got mad at me and tried to clap back at me talking about the fact that 3 million people. I know we got a large audience across all social media. It's big. What we do over here is big, dog. It's bigger than your church, dog. Listen, they would have. The winos is bigger than your church, dog, and they don't have to get donations, okay? They don't have to get that damn dollar, okay? Okay? Not that pay for no BBL, old dried old hoes, you know, married. Let me tell you something. So it's just funny. It's just funny that. Let me keep reading this. Hold on for a second. Let me get back to this. Let me keep reading this. Okay, so let me finish my thought. It's just funny how he tried to come at me saying that, 3 million people will want to watch me eat ice cream, but nobody talks about all the school foundations he donates to, all of the things he do for the underprivileged kids and stuff like that. But you got a child out here you made out of wedlock. I know without God's consent, brother, that you won't see for, but you want me to talk about everything you do for everybody else's kid, everybody else's family, but your own? And even your own family with Giselle, you done drug them, you done drag them, you done did them wrong. But you want me to talk about everybody else's family, but you won't even talk about what's in your own house. And this is a man that y'all are donating to at a church. Let me keep going. Procedural errors. She claims that there were errors and miscommunications in the CSS agency regarding deadlines, information. Furthermore, she alleges previous legal representation was inadequate. Hold on. The judge expresses concern over Pastor Jamal H. Bryant's absence, noting that he received notice and his absence is not excused. Issuing a warrant for his arrest is considered. Could you imagine a new birth pastor? Could you imagine Jamal getting a warrant for his arrest? Okay. The judge clarifies that while some financial documents were sealed in the original case, the case itself was not sealed. She explains that the sealing was done to protect sensitive financial information. Could that be church information? Could that be church information that he don't want y'all to know about? Yeah. Not to obscure the entire case. Now, the judge clarifies the record on several contempt motions filed by Ms. Odom, noting that she withdrew one related to attorney's fees and addressing another involving insurance and life insurance. She stresses that Pastor Jamal H. Bryant remains responsible for paying outstanding attorney fees and the special needs. The judge agrees to address the child's special needs and empathizes, okay, the need for updated documentation from the school and medical professionals. Yeah. So the church gonna have to pay Jamal so that he can pay for the outside kids that he done had that he don't want to claim. He only, like I said, he only claimed the ones by the. But it's y'all pastor, y'all. This y'all pastor. This y'all pastor. Now he done put a dried up hoe as co-pastor over y'all church. Yeah, sure did. That's why she got on pants getting married. He trying to keep her legs closed. He trying. Lord knows he trying. Okay, moving on. Don't forget, guys, right after this, we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for the second part of our show, Uncensored. We got some heavy federal documents that we're going to be unveiling on TashaKLive.com involving my brother-in-law, Young Jock, who has a baby by my stepsister. I said, out of all the women he could have had a baby with, why would he choose my stepsister? Okay, and then his wife is under federal investigation, her and her company. So we're definitely going to be going through that. We're going to be talking about Dr. Cheyenne. We're going to be talking about a lot going on. Conor McGregor, a lot of stuff that we can't talk about, particularly over here on YouTube, because they are censored. Okay, so grown folks got to come on over to TashaKLive.com to get the uncensored. Okay, so make sure you have those subscriptions up, TashaKLive.com, and don't forget, we're going to be in Houston December 31st for our annual Winos house party. Okay, we're gonna have some playing cards, some wine, some gossip, some comedy, and then we're gonna chill for New Year's Eve. We're gonna have some, like I said, some fried shrimp, some fried fish, some chicken, some French fries for the vegans. You know what I'm saying? After party, all that. Okay, we're doing all of it. So make sure you get your tickets on my website, TashaKonstage.com. Now, last but not least, Pastor TD Jakes. What TD stand for? Theodore? What TD stand for? Theodore? Let me see what TDJ stand for. I ain't never even asked. Is it Theodore Tyrone? What is it? Terry? What does TD Jakes stand for? Hold on for a second. Y'all got this man falling out at the end of his service on the pulpit. saying he had a medical emergency. Jasmine, do you have the medical emergency? Thomas Dexter. Yeah. Anybody with a name named Dexter? He like kids. Listen.
My strength.
Do I like it?
My redeemer. Let him go in peace.
Right there, yeah.
You know what it look like? I'm glad he's okay. I really am glad I didn't think that was wrong with him. It just looked like he was coming. It looked like he had a strong orgasm and he know he's too old to be coming that hard and he thought he was going to have a Kevin Samuels. So it looked like he... I know I'm going to hell. I already know. But listen, you guys know we don't talk about stuff like that. We do wish him the absolute best. They say he, his recent scare, it looked like he just had an orgasm in church that happened towards the end of his sermon because he was preaching. He was preaching to his wife, telling his wife, I love you. You got to get a woman that stand behind you. He said, you got to get a woman that stand behind you. That pussy in your behind. That don't mind sliding up behind. And the woman said, you go. They were just giving it to each other. And she was like, I got it. They were preaching to each other. I ain't never seen his wife that into it. I was like, boy. They got an ass to say. They got an asshole to say. So, it's been rumors going around about TD Jakes for years. And so the gay pastors have been on his ass, literally. And we're talking about the pink oil, the baby oil, moisturizer, cocoa butter pastors. These guys. Yes, they've been all up on TD Jakes' ass for years, okay? Now, Larry, come in my mouth, read only if you're under the age of 18, personally told me that he knows that TD Jakes like boys and like men, okay? Everybody around Larry Reid like men. They hate women, but they like men. I saw the videos. And y'all just keep, for some reason, they got a big female audience that is okay with this. They are literally paying and giving these men money to their churches to traffic men, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay? Oh, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going around, too. It's a lot going around. Well, there's a lot going around. Hide your kids, hide your little boys, hide your assholes, okay? And hide your wallets, women. Please. Please. Yes, Larry said that. Absolutely. What? First of all, Jasmine, remind them, do you have that video of how Larry likes it? Let his personal assistant of 15 years, Vincent, tell you of how Larry likes it. He
Probably
got two daughters and a wife.
We was having full blown out sex.
Oh, Lord.
For those of you guys that understand, let me tell you the kind of sex it was. It was, the lube was pink oil moisturizer.
Oh, Lord.
By ourselves. So look, have I had my dick sucked by a nigga? I have. Have I sucked a nigga dick? I have.
No. Abort. Johnson, you're gonna get us demonetized. Johnson, you're gonna get us demonetized. Johnson. Lord Jesus, help me. I can't have my first line coming back and I ain't got no money on it. What? So the pink oil moisturizer pastors, okay, taking their daughters' hair products, because look at them, they bald head. So why would they have pink oil moisturizer? Okay? Why? Okay? So he had two daughters and a wife, and them little girls, they would part their hair down the middle and do the twist, and you put the pink oil moisturizer on through the ponytails and let it seep in with the water. Yeah. Okay. We can't show that video over here. We cannot show that video over here. Oh my God. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me, please. I am saved, sanctified. Okay. I'm going to Mecca next year. Okay. So here's the thing. So TD Jakes has filed a lawsuit against Dwayne Youngblood. Okay, he is, I don't know how he's a pastor, but apparently he's a pastor and he's a registered offender. Okay. He's been documented and served time for messing with a few boys that are under the age. The only person that hasn't been charged for messing with boys underage is Larry Reed. And Larry Reed loves them young and underage. We got text messages of him apologizing for messing with these little boys underage. He calls them gay tests. He wants to give you a test to test if you're gay before you turn 18. So he's been doing a series of videos trying to air out TD Jakes because he's the pink oil, baby oil moisturizer pastor, okay? And thinks that every pastor is gay, right? Just like y'all said, I was wrong for thinking every prisoner was gay. Why don't y'all come up to bat for these pastors? Because Larry seems to think him and his boys, his baby, his pink oil moisturizer crew, okay? Okay. So much so, they say, have you ever been deep? So deep in an anus that you pull it out, you got a little doodle on the tip, you flick it off and you go back in deep. Those are the words of your pastor, Larry Reed. Okay. But he's trying to expose TD Jakes. Now, this man here, talked to him last night. I talked to him a few times. Okay. Because y'all asked me to interview him. Now, I'm glad that I did not interview him because the interview wouldn't have gone the way that it went with Larry. Okay. Listen, the man would have been torn a third asshole. Because had I would have known that he was messing with children and little boys and out here trying to use TD Jakes as a scapegoat to say that the reason he is a registered offender is because he was abused by people like TD Jakes and now he's the one doing the abuse. I said no. First of all, and here's how I know it's BS. I was abused. I ain't never abused no kids. Not once. Not ever. So the mere fact that they would try to use that as an excuse in an interview and Larry got a video titled When the Abused Becomes the Abuser. No. Just like they was in the same interview with Larry. And I'm gonna promote it. You better cleanse yourself when you watch this interview because I'm telling you, you're gonna get that energy. Oh, it's gonna penetrate your butthole. It is. You know how many men hate women because of the way they mamas and their grandmamas did them? So they lay with women and they beat them and they sleep with them. Like, dude, not every man is like that. Not every man is like y'all. Not every man has experienced what y'all experienced to the point where you hate women so much, but you wear eyeliner. You're feminine. You're taking it like a woman. Don't get me started. Like I said, my voice ain't deep now because I done had thyroid surgery and stuff, and I can't be hit hard like I want to hit hard. But I'm gonna say it for what it is. Y'all sitting up there talking about how much you hate women, but you lay up with women and you cheat on women with men, and the only reason you sleep with men is because you're trying to emulate a man and trying to be a man because a woman beat you down. But yet you go and you put on makeup like a woman and then you take it like a woman. Stop. Yes, and get lipo and BBLs and everything too. Absolutely. So now they don't roll TD Jakes up in this. And TD Jakes apparently got a document from Dwayne, which I personally think it didn't come from Dwayne. I think it came from Larry because Larry has done this before. Okay? This ain't the first time Larry has called himself trying to expose TD Jakes' booty hole. This ain't the first time. Okay? So apparently TD Jakes got a $6 million demand letter from Dwayne saying that he was going to sue TD Jakes in the Potter's house for alleged actual assault. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm not trying to And so if he didn't, pay him $6 million, he was going to go forward with the interview. Which in the interview, he only talked about TD Jakes for all of 30 minutes. And so TD Jakes and then was like, oh, okay, yeah, bet, I'm going to sue you. Not only am I going to sue you, I'm going to put out exactly who you are. Now, the good thing about this lawsuit with TD Jakes is he's going to win. He's going to win. Homeboy is a registered ex-offender. So is the person that published it. He's not an ex-offender, but he has been accused by kids, okay, of taking they stuff, they butts, okay, without their parents' permission. And we're talking about Larry coming my mouth. Read if you under the age of 18 only, 17, okay? And he's been going after TD for a long time. And so now TD has hit back and he's suing Dwayne for harassment and amongst other things, defamation. Now, he hasn't roped Larry into it yet, but he will. But here's the thing. And I think he's trying to gauge it with Larry because Larry, let me tell you something. Although I do believe what Dwayne has said, go ahead, play a clip of what Dwayne has said about TD Jakes. Here's a clip from the interview.
Befriended kind of close with Bishop Jakes. And we decided in one of the times he was there, it was going to be his birthday. And it was decided after we were done taking him out to eat that I would be the person to take him back to his sleeping place. After taking him back to her home, he says, come on in, let's talk. After sitting there and having this long discourse with him, I finally look at my watch and I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to go. I got up from the table. He got up from the table. He walked around the way I had to exit quicker than I got over there. And when I started to walk past him, he pulled me to himself, wrapped his arms around me and tried to kiss me. And in that moment, I literally died. And in the morning, I step into our bathroom and my home phone rings. My mother answers the phone and she says to me, Wayne, it's Elder Jakes. And when I get on that telephone, I can hear water. He is in a bathtub. And in that thing, he says to me, without any hesitation, there's 3 things I need you to do. The first one is when I come to Pittsburgh, you're going to be the only person I sleep with. The second one is you can't sleep with anybody else because I don't want to give my wife anything. And thirdly, I will take care of you the rest of your life.
And so number 3 would have had me the rest of my life. Because my thing is, Dwayne is now coming back asking for $6 million. Allegedly. Okay. He is threatening TD Jakes saying that he was going to file a lawsuit if he didn't get $6 million. But had he would have just rendered services and left them children alone, I think his life would have gone better had he would have decided to be TD Jakes' side piece as opposed to taking children and having to be a registered offender. And now you out here doing interviews with another man who has been accused of taking children too. So y'all share a bond in common because you're trying to say that it's women that abused you to the point where you feel like you felt like you needed to abuse kids. And so here's the thing. So now TD Jakes said, okay, I'm suing. I'm suing. In the words of Jada Pinkett, we're suing. Jada Pinkett says about my interview with Bilal. We're suing. Okay? We're still waiting. Maybe I don't want a lawsuit from Jada, but I'm just saying we haven't received. Okay. So here's the thing. I talked to Dwayne last night and I was like, did you know? Because now you got a lawsuit against you from Potter's House and TD Jakes. And he's going to win because the way he painted you is all facts. But what you're saying is your word against his word. But do you think a jury is going to believe you or him and he doesn't have any documented instances? So you're literally about to get swept under the rug and lose millions of dollars, okay? Because of Larry's vendetta against TD Jakes. And here's how I know he has an vendetta. And here's why I think TD Jakes is guilty of what Dwayne is saying. It's because Larry did an interview or told a story. I don't know if he did an interview with Bishop A.R. Jordan's son. Now, if you know Bishop A.R. Jordan, he is a pastor. To me, he's gay. Him and Larry are best friends, okay? I see him all the time. He's, he's one of the boys. He lets Larry come in and kiss him on his head with them same lips he uses to suck peen with, children and all. Larry, okay, this particular pastor, okay? And this pastor has a son who's also gay. Now, this pastor also was a pastor to like Angela Simmons' dad. There's a lot of people that he was close to in the celebrity community. He was so close. He was close to Storm Monroe. So Storm was caught going through the back door of his building with this particular pastor on camera and photos, okay? And so this is what Storm was doing, his OnlyFans for men, and he was charging $5. Now, Storm was making a lot of money with me under my wing, okay? Storm was making about 20 grand a month with that YouTube channel. He always wanted to some reason sell sex, right? And I was just like, I was trying to let him down nice by saying like, Storm, like, I don't think you should sell yourself on OnlyFans because 1, you're short, 2, you're fat, 3, you're not desirable, but men will probably like you. And so he decided to start an OnlyFans after I dropped him and his money went down on YouTube. And he was selling his parts and jacking his parts with plastic bottles and toys and stuff for like $5. And I was like, how could you go from making 20 grand a month with me to barely having like 300 followers, and they're all men, but you claim you're not gay, right? You're claiming you're not gay. And here I am out here advocating for Storm, saying that he's not gay because the man said he wasn't gay. You know what I'm saying? And then here you are performing for men online, and then they got photos of you. Shout out to Sean Davy Way and the Liquidation Network, the official campaign, because they got photos of him from one of his own viewers that lived in the same building as him, the building he can no longer afford because his YouTube money has gone down when he left me and tried to drag me after I built him up, okay? And they got him with Larry Reid's best friend, who's a pastor who's married, going through the back door. And he tries to say, oh, it's concierge. Why would concierge be meeting you in a black Mercedes, black on black, with this pastor going into the back door? That's not concierge, okay? And this pastor was subscribed to his OnlyFans, and so was Larry, and it was under his OnlyFans commenting. This is how deep the gay world goes on YouTube and in the pastoral community. Listen to me. I didn't even know people that I was mentoring was affiliated with this. Okay? Oh yeah, we're spilling wine today. We're spilling wine today. Yeah. Oh yes. Now that's why y'all got to be on TashaKLive.com, because we have all the wine over there. This wine was spilled 2 years ago. 2 years ago, photos and all. So Storm had an OnlyFans and was charging $5 a month because YouTube went down. Tasha K was no longer pumping that channel, okay? And so he had to do what he had to do. And Larry was sending his pastoral buddies over there to watch Storm for extracurricular services. Now, he's the only OnlyFans guy, because I tried to tell him, you're not attractive, you're not desirable, women don't want you, you're not like, ooh, oh my God, like Storm is this, Storm is that. No, you're corny funny. You're corny funny. You're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, here's the thing. Yes, facts. Yes, okay, facts. So here's the thing. So I'm trying to tell him, like, listen, you're not like a what do you call it? Like an eye candy. You're not that guy. But for some reason, he thought he was that guy, and he had to find out the hard way when he ended up with nothing but gay men and gay pastors on his OnlyFans, and then had to service them after hours and being caught on video, and is claiming that I and Official Kingpin and Sean Davy Way hired private detectives when it was one of his own viewers that lived in the building and saw and took pictures of Storm escorting this pastor from the back door of the garage, saying that concierge was coming to let him in his apartment. No, that was a pastor you were letting in to let him in you. So here's the thing. Oh yes. yes. And now that OnlyFans is out of business. Who goes out of business? If you're attractive, if you're sexually desirable, why are you out of business on OnlyFans? Why? Okay? Why? Yes. So here's the thing. So, what was my thought? I know Jasmine was like, oh my God. Oh my God, Tasha. Oh my God. That's why y'all have to be on TashaKLive.com. Y'all would have got this 2 years ago. The TashaKLive.comers, they already know this one. They already know this one. The receipts and everything are up on TashaKLive.com. Okay. So that's why when you see him over there really throwing shots at me, it's because of what I know. It's because of what I know. And this is the reason why TD Jakes is suing, is because of what they know. And Larry Reid has been on TD Jakes' ass for a long time. And here's the reason why. Because, like I said, back to this same pastor that Storm was servicing through the back door. Through the back door. Okay. His son is claiming on Larry Reid's show that TD Jakes was grooming him as well. But TD Jakes never sued A.R. Bishop Jordan's son. He didn't even come after Larry, but he comes after Dwayne. He comes after Dwayne because Dwayne's story was so clear. But Mansa, go ahead and roll this little clip. Go ahead and roll this little clip of Larry either talking about Mansa, A.R. Bishop Jordan, Storm's ex-trick. Yes. Go ahead, roll it.
Everything else he discussed in this video, he experienced it at the hands of Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he told me it was Bishop T.D. Jakes. This is not the only situation or the only person that has a testimony or story like this. For Manasseh, it was grooming, and the grooming was excessive, manipulative, and he did confront Bishop Jakes about it and how he was handled. I was instrumental in getting Prophet Manasseh and his father, Bishop E. Bernard Jordan, back talking. They were estranged at the time. He then began to get mentored by Prophet Hargrove. That mentorship started before him and his father was estranged. Then Hargrove died. Then Benny Hinn began to mentor Prophet Manasseh Jordan. For those of you that ask, he is not talking about Benny Hinn. He is talking about Bishop Jakes, who he went to afterwards. Because then Manasseh started having to fight a whole lot of things in the media, which you Google, you can find. And he sort of fell in the proverbial arms of Bishop T.D. Jakes. And when he did, instantly the grooming began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, what? He began to get into, he was attracted to Manasseh. Plain and simple. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Pause.
But it was the way he went about it.
Pause. Official King Payne, Jasmine, drop the link for the official King Payne. He was the one that exclusively came out with the pictures with Storm and Manasseh's daddy, the one that Larry is talking about, that was groomed allegedly by TD Jakes. But TD Jakes didn't sue about this, but he sued about Dwayne. There's plenty of men that TD Jakes could have sued on Larry Reid's platform, but he's going after Dwayne. This narrative has been out. So that's why I believe what Dwayne is saying and everything that they're saying about TD Jakes, but it's just how he's going about it. But let me tell you something. It's like you got the pot calling the kettle. But about this Storm servicing these pastors, give official King Payne, the link real quick. Come on real quick so we can head over to TashaKLive.com, because we got a whole second show. We got a whole federal case we got to unwind against Jock's wife, because she's been investigated. My brother-in-law's wife, because remember he got a baby with my stepsister. Hurry up, let's get official King Payne up backstage real quick, because I dare somebody to try to come out here and say I'm a lie, because y'all like that little boy, because I introduced y'all to that little boy. I introduced y'all to that virgin. Okay, I introduced y'all to him. He had only been with one woman when I brought him on this channel. Okay. And it was a white girl, and she was 300 pounds because nobody wanted him because he was short and he was fat, he was thick, and his booty was big, and he had big titties from eating Popeyes. Don't even get me started, okay? And so, yeah, he over there making videos, my Tasha K this, Tasha K that. Oh, but baby, nobody would know about you if it wasn't for Tasha K. But now everybody knows about you, not because of Tasha K. And Tasha K is putting out exactly who you are. And that's why you was using that little black girl with that big nappy, funky wig over here to be your beard and put out on YouTube that you like women and you don't. You don't. The only woman you liked was Tasha K because you used me, just like you're using her with that little nappy wig. I said, how do you have a wig and it's nappy? How do you have a wig and it's nappy? Please, please, okay? Please. I'm telling you, I've been letting these people play with me too long, and now I'm putting you out with these little plastic cup pink oil moisturizer boys. Storm is a part of this crew. Facts. Let's go ahead and get the receipts up here. Come on, official King Pain. Shout out to Sean Davy Way. If you want the receipts, you go to Sean Davy Way's channel. You go to the official King Pain's channel. And if Wiley was still going live too, the Wiley show would put out the receipts too. This is why he over there calling me all types of N's, all types of black B's, all types of this. Is why his channel demonetized all of this, because he was so mad at me because I dropped him. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Come on. Hold on for a second. Hold on. We waiting on the official King Pain. Matter of fact, let me call him and then we're going to go on over to TashaKLive.com. Y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions. Put your ticket emoji in the chat too if you're chilling with us New Year's Eve in Houston, okay? Don't forget, we got Wine, Gossip, and Comedy. It's our end of the year New Year's Eve show, okay? And then we got some card games. We got some spade games. We got some dominoes. You know, we got some dancing. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of that. No, because I'm telling you, these little boys been playing with me. They've been playing with me. They've been playing with me. Like, y'all got that man in a wig over there talking about I'm transphobic. I said, how can I be transphobic? And I saved your channel. I was the first person to come on your channel when Kaya dumped you. There's a lot of people out here like to put narratives, but forget that Tasha K helped put money in their pocket. Yeah. Yeah. And Tasha K ain't never asked nobody to put money in her pocket. I work for everything I got. I ain't need nobody like that. But they love to use the black woman. It ends today. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right. Happy Thanksgiving. Right. Come on, let's get official King Pain backstage. Where's he at? Come on, y'all. Come on. Oh, no, we don't do TTT. We do wine. Go ahead and finish up that video, Jasmine, with pink oil moisturizer. Doodle on the tip, Larry Reed. Exposing another doodle. Go ahead.
Began. He wanted him to call him daddy. Now, mind you, Bishop Jakes can pick up the phone and call Bishop Jordan. But he wanted Manasseh to call him daddy. He began to question Manasseh about what was his struggles, what did he like, what was he into? Was he into men or was he into women? If he's into men, then what you like about this? If he into women, he began to get into, he was attracted to Manasseh, plain and simple. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But it was the way he went about it. Your sexual character is more important than your sexual preference. Bishop Jordan, right now, and his family is traumatized because for some of them, this is the first time they heard it. The whole family is traumatized, but the whole family going to be there for Manasseh because he's not standing on his own.
Turn it off. So like I said, there's plenty of opportunities for TD Jakes to sue, but for some reason he comes after this because I think it is true. And a lot of this stuff, in my opinion, is true. Like I said, I'm exposing everybody, the whole circle that y'all sit up here and praise, and they don't even like y'all women. It be women that be paying for their designer to go and trick on young boys, and all of that. But every last one of them use me, Larry Reed, Storm, T.S. Mand, T.S. Mand, all of them. The black woman is good for giving birth and birthing them, putting money in their pocket. But as soon as the black women peep game and leave you alone, all of a sudden I'm all types of ends, I'm all types of this, I'm all types of that. I don't need none of y'all. I have to go to none of them to get what I got. None of them. None. Okay? Hold on for a second. Hold on. Trying to get official King Pang up here so we can put these receipts out just in case old fat boy with the titties go and try to lie. You're on a whole soy diet. Come on. Jasmine, where the link at? Hold on. Where's your link? You're supposed to be on this line. Huh? Okay, all right. Here he go. Here he go. Okay. Okay, shout out to the official King Payne. How you doing, boo? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Official King Payne, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for joining us on such short notice. Okay, I know you're a busy man. You got the Literature Network. You got your reality shows going on. Your own products. You are doing the thing.
Yes, indeed.
So, please, because I don't want people up here trying to. Because I've never exposed Storm with the pink oil moisturizer boys. Right, I did that on TashaKLive.com, but today it is today. All of them. So I wanted them to know where the receipts came from.
Absolutely.
Real quick, just 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and we're gonna head over to TashaKLive.com. How did you find out that Storm was servicing and doing all that there with Larry Reed and them? Go ahead.
Oh, you mean the garage back alley meetup?
Yeah, with the OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Somebody sent it in. There was an audience. Someone from the audience sent over the receipts and the videos. Yes, it did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did the videos comprised of? Go ahead.
The videos consisted of Storm Misha Mokashay Alizé Jenkins physique, meeting up with a pastor, Larry Reed's pastor,
Bishop A.R. Jordan.
Bishop Bernard Jordan. Yes, it is. The pictures are available right now. Okay, via the receipt book. Okay. Yes, it did. Okay, I got the videos, I got the pictures, I got everything.
But he say he like women though.
Don't he got a family? You know, a lot of these.
No, not Bishop A.R. Jordan. I'm talking about Stormisha Mokashay Alizé Jenkins. What you call him?
Oh, we all know that's for pretend. That's a beard that he got over there. That's a whole beard. Okay, on period. I heard that he got men's too. I heard he talked to trans at the bathhouse and all kind of things. Yeah. Stormisha Mokashay is into a lot of things. Cuckolds. You guys know the same thing that Diddy is in prison for, incarcerated for right now. So Misha Mokashay is into that too. Yes, she's a little cuckold herself. Lock her ass up too. Yeah.
And like I said, let me tell you something. And everything that King Pan is saying is facts. All of it's on his receipt book on the Literature Network, okay? And then he shared those receipts with me, and we shared them on TashaKLive.com, okay? And so we have no reason to lie. And so while he's over there trying to expose Diddy and everybody else, he should throw himself in there too.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
Because he had Larry Reed up over at the house too in his comments, throwing him money for jacking his peen with plastic
remember
tools
that threesome that he got into? It was him, Armanisha, and Larry. What was it? They said they called it a conversation, but we all know it was something else. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
So listen. I just wanted you to come up here to basically say the photos are real. There's no reason to lie. He tried to say it was concierge letting him into his apartment because he was locked out. He thought that we had hired private investigators on him, but we did not. It was actually one of his own viewers that caught him behind the dumpster meeting Larry Reed's pastor friend to take him up through the back door when he had the OnlyFans. And then he popped out with that black girl with that nappy funky wig on live.
Yeah, we got pictures of Stormisha Mokashay and her booty, her booty hole, everything. Just everything. She was jacking herself, all the stuff. It was a lot.
Everything. Okay. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead because we've been long over here 2 hours. Okay, I gave them way too much wine for YouTube at the end of the year.
Getting my beauty.
I know.
Together.
But listen, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the official King Payne. The official King Payne, the Literature Network, all of the receipts. He even got all the receipts on your favorite liar, Jaguar Wright. Okay, Jaguar Wrong. Okay, all of it. I love you, King Payne. I just want you to come up here and stamp it.
Yes, love you too, Tasha. I was up in the chat moderating. I was over here doing a lot of stuff, getting ready for Thanksgiving. I'm trying to do my hair, get it all together. And then I got the call. I was like, girl.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm here.
You, boo.
Bye.
All right, cool. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for the second portion of the show. Like I said, we got federal documents with young jocks wife being investigated. Okay, so stay tuned for that. We're definitely gonna be talking about Dr. Cheyenne because she's been exposed, the doctor that's coming after Cam Newton. And who else? Nick Cannon. She out here diagnosing everybody. Okay, definitely got wine on that and much, much more. Okay, so make sure y'all subscribe to TashaKLive.com right now. Also, don't forget the tickets are on sale. We got almost, I think, 40 days left until New Year's Eve. The tickets are selling out. Please reserve your seat before they're gone. Okay, Tasha K on stage.com. It's a house party. It's our end of the year house party in Houston. Don't forget, guys, to show some love to our sponsor, Rockstar Wireless. If your cell phone bill too high, you're trying to save a little money, switch to Rockstar Wireless, who's connected to the T-Mobile network for $19.99, okay? Sorry that it got a little thick over here. I do try to play it safe, but tonight I just had time today. Maybe it's because I've been off work for so long, and, you know, I was just holding this back. But 2024 is here, and I just had to expose everything. I did. I had to expose everything. Everything. I'm talking about all these people have been lying. Oh, my God, the lies they've been telling on me. And I'm just like, but we got receipts on y'all. We got receipts on y'all. Shout out to the receipts. Shout out to the receipts, okay? I love you guys. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Jasmine, take them home with the sponsors. I'm heading over to TashaKLive.com. Make sure you subscribe to TashaKLive.com. Now we got to go. Bye.
Then get ready for a New Year's Eve experience that will go down in history. I'm live on stage at the Bayou Event Center, December 31st. Doors open at 8 p.m. and the show starts at 9 p.m. Followed by an after party that might shut down the city. And let me take the time to thank our sponsor for this event, Rockstar Wireless. And if you're looking for reliable and affordable wireless service, Rockstar Wireless has plans starting at just $19.99 a month that offers unlimited talk, text, and up to 15 gigabytes of high-speed data. Visit rockstarwireless.com now. Hurry up and get your affairs in order and get ready to bring in New Year's Eve with me, Tasha K, on stage. Tickets are selling real fast, so reserve your seat now via my website, TashaKOnStage.com, and I can't wait to party with y'all in here.
Put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine.